Good evening to one and all present in the forum. Uh, it is yet another edition of Able Talk presented to you by Abelora. And today we have on board an expert motivational speaker, an author, and a dear friend of mine. Before I step into his introduction, I want to, as always, introduce Abelora to the forum here. Abelora is India's first and largest ecosystem for people with disabilities. We are an exclusive digital platform dedicated to enabling and empowering people with disabilities. We want to provide anything and everything a person with disability needs or what their families want or hope for. At Abelora, a person with disability can avail products and services, whatever they wanted to get their hands for this long, and these have been categorized as health, education, sports, travel, and tourism. Under these categories, persons with disabilities can avail services and products in a single online platform. All the services and products that they would need for their entire lifetime is available with us. A little about Abelora's activities. We launched the Abelora Sports Academy at CSI School for the Deaf in Santhome in January 2023. Recently, we have launched our offshoot of the Abelora Sports Academy at Lady Andal School, Chetpet. The Lady Andal School, the Abelora Sports Academy aims at making the sporting dreams of children with PWD and young adults' dreams of sporting into a reality. We also have the Make My Wish campaign, under which persons with disabilities can avail products and services absolutely free. This has been possible by the socially responsible and social-minded citizens and companies that are generous enough to donate funds. This has been possible through the CSR and ISR funds, which are donated by individuals and corporates. So that's about Abelora. And let me move on to introducing the speaker for the day, Mr. Siddharth Jayakumar. Siddharth is a senior banker by profession with almost 18 years of experience in the world of trade, finance, and CSR. After passing out from a special school to regular school, he completed his graduation in commerce and went on to do his master's in economics from Lala College. Professionally, he is a He is a certified documentary credit specialist from Institute of Financial Services UK and holds multiple certifications in the banking domain. He is world's number 2 and India's first CDCS with cerebral palsy. Siddharth is a person with cerebral palsy post a jaundice attack when he was a few days old, which significantly impacted his body movement and speech clarity. This has consequential impact on his ability to write and general reaction time. Having said the above, Siddharth has never let this condition as an impediment to his goals towards life. While he went on, while he went to a special school earlier, but soon got into the mainstream and since then leads a life in a society which makes things extremely difficult and challenging for him. Siddharth is an inspirational four-time TEDx speaker. He talks, his talks touch upon topics like motivation, time and emotional management, leadership, and he has been invited by organizations and corporate like Cognizant, Wipro, World Bank, and management institutes, IIMA, IIT Chennai, Christ University Bangalore, IIMB, forums like TEDx, and many more. He has spoken in more than 285 forums and has reached out to 58,000 people. Siddharth has served on the boards of multiple organizations working in the fields of inclusion, livelihood, and special education. He is a national awardee for the best employee with cerebral palsy given by the Honorable Vice President of India in 2008. He dreams that he must reach out to more people as he strongly believes his story has the best ingredient to inspire anyone. He is a two-time recipient of 101 Top Global Diversity and Inclusion Awards in 2019 and 2020 from World HRD Congress. He is also recipient of the Kevin Care Ability Mastery Award for the year 2020-2021. He has authored his own memoir, Simply Being Sids, My Fight with Life and God, which is available at Amazon. You can find his videos and talks on his website, www.siddharthjayakumar.com, or by just Googling his full name. On the personal front, he lives in Bangalore with his mother, his wife, and his cute little son. Over to Siddharth Jayakumar. It's my proud privilege to say that Siddharth is a dear friend, and I'd like to thank Siddharth for immediately accepting my invite to be the speaker today. Over to you, Siddharth.
Yeah, so thank you, Archana. Thank you very much. Actually, not sure how many of you know that me and Archana, we both used to study in Vidyasagar way back in 1990s, and that's when we both have been friends even even today, right, Archana?
Yes.
So thank you very much for getting me on this forum. It's a pleasure to actually interact with all of you today. Uh, my sometimes I keep asking myself about how do you actually define define disability, right? Or how do you actually understand understand disability, right? Um, when uh, when I was born normal, but then 3 days after that I had jaundice. The jaundice was not treated properly, and then I don't know. I mean, Teddy Parsi was not aware even in 1980s and 1990s, and and the doctors could not diagnose my condition. and they gave a very blunt statement that I may be a mentally retarded guy, much to the much to the shock of my parents. My parents come from a typical rural farmer agricultural background, and and I still don't know how much they have to struggle to actually, you know, understand my own problem, right? Um, I remember that they were taking me to all the hospitals, almost almost five or six hospitals in in 1 year. They kept traveling up and down, trying to trying to make me a normal guy. Okay, but but I think I think that was not possible. Then they kept trying and trying and trying, and then it happened in uh, when I was 10 to 12 years old, and then I had to tell them, stop taking me everywhere. I will learn to do it myself. I will learn to handle the problem that I am facing, because I realized that nothing was positively impacting me physically or mentally. And then, of course, my struggling, my struggles are still there. And then I realized nobody can help me except myself, right? So they used to take me to all the temples, make me drink the prasadam over there and that, and just hoping, hoping that something human will happen. Even that didn't happen, and then I stopped going to temple. I started, I started believing myself more than anybody else, right? And when we were in Chennai, I joined Vidyasagar uh, at the age of 10. I think I was one of the earliest students of Vidyasagar, a very, very small organization over there. That time, way back in 1990. And then the first the first thing that I learned over there, I learned type. They put me on the typewriter, they made me type, and I was just enjoying myself. Okay, uh, I was able to do all the homework and classwork up to a standard, you know, on the typewriter. Okay, imagine if you're able to do a math sum, a simple addition or a subtraction sum on a typewriter. I don't know how many of you will be able to do. I was I was able to do it when I was just 12 to 14 years. And then when I look back and when I ask myself, how did I do it? And then I get the answer, hey, I'm a very passionate guy. I love doing things the way how I want to do it. And and that is why I was able to do it. I did not bother about my shaking body. I did not bother about my uh, uncoordinated uh, movement, which was actually affecting me a lot, right? So some people have an impression that cerebral palsy is a disease, and some people say that it's mental retardation. But but please understand it is neither of the two. It is just a it is just a uh, neurological condition, okay, that will actually affect the movement between your body and your mind. That's it. And nobody can help you other than yourself, right? So I remember when I was studying school, I remember Vidyasagar did a fantastic job on me. They actually made me complete sixth, seventh, and eighth in just 1.5 years. Okay, thanks to the efforts of my teachers and all the other people who were there around me. Right? And then after I stranded, maybe the school felt that I was ready to go to a normal school, right? And then I shifted to Boston Matriculation at ninth standard. Well, it might have been a good news for all of us that I'm moving to a normal school and able to meet a lot of children like me. But on the other side, there are a lot of hidden, hidden pain which which I had to endure when I was studying in normal school. Uh, the biggest challenge that I faced was, you know, imagine you're past almost half of your childhood studying in a small environment, and then suddenly you are facing hundreds of children around you. Uh, how will you feel? I'm sure you feel scared, or sometimes you might feel down. Sometimes you might want to ask yourself, is this the right place for you? But
Yes.
uh, but yes, people always supported me. My parents, my teachers, everybody supported me, and therefore I was able to hang on. Right? But today, if you ask me, children must go to our school at a much more younger age, say at the age of 10 years or 12 years, they should be put to a normal school. I think that will help them to get adaptability very fast, right? And, uh, and I face a lot of pressure. The pressure was to perform, the pressure was to survive, the pressure was to just hang on, and it was never easy. I was used to studying only one book at a time. But in normal school, I had to take up almost five or six books at the same time. And the, and the syllabus was much more higher, much more larger. And I really didn't know how, I- how I was able to cope up with all the pressure. But on the other hand, I never compromised on myself, on my learning abilities. I always wanted to know things. I always wanted to excel myself with with whatever resources I'm having. And so in my ninth standard or other standard, I got 80%. Right? And the 80% I got was something that I got it because of some factors. Right? What is a factor? Number one, I have to give up my biology practicals of, of 100 marks. I have to literally give up. Because, even though I need biology, I have to give up the biology marks because I couldn't do. But my maths score was very good. It was almost like 90-95%. And I even today believe maths is my favorite subject. My favorite because it allows me to think and apply myself, right? And therefore maths is my favorite subject. So when I completed my 10th and then I went on to move, complete my 12th standard from the same school. I remember I got almost 90% in the subject average. That included one computer science sentence, that included 197 in maths, 188 in accounts. Okay, Now, for me, getting the marks was not an issue. What was the issue? The issue was how I got this marks. I got this marks by dictating my paper to another person who did not know my subject. This, this, just think of it like this. It is possible for you to dictate your accounts paper to somebody who doesn't know accounts, or it is possible for you to do a science, to do an English paper with somebody who knows Tamil. I I have had all the experiences. Okay. Once I remember I had a scribe who did not know English. When I say English, I mean he doesn't know the spelling of the vocabulary, but luckily he knew ABCD, and then I have to dictate the whole paper letter by letter by letter for 4.5 hours. That really uh, pulled down my entire emotions. So yes, that at one time in my life where I was supposed to be enjoying playing a lot along with my other friends, and that life life kept on giving me lot of challenges, and I had no choice. I have to face it because I remember if I don't learn to face it, then I'll become a loser. But I don't want to be a loser. At least, at least not in front of my father, who always, who always used to call me, not like I'm a tiger for him, right? So I never like to lose. I take everything in my strides, good, bad, worse, and the best. I have learned to take everything on my head, right? So, so what happened after that? I was looking for admission in college. Or college was so very difficult. People were asking too many questions. They were asking me how will I climb the stairs, or they were asking me how will I sit in the class for more than 1 hour. Arey Baba, if if I was not able to do all that, how did I pass my 12th with 90%? That's that's fact. Nobody look at it, and it hurt. It really hurts me. It hurts me a lot because even even after putting a lot of hard work, even after getting the marks, still people asking about my body, like as if they they own my body. It's pathetic. So luckily I got a seat with BCom because in the college. I remember one thing in my BCom, I think I was sleeping a lot. Right? I slept a lot at home. I slept a lot even in my classes. Okay, but luckily my mother did not know that I was sleeping in class. right? Otherwise, I don't think she will be allowing me to sleep at home. The There is one thing that I like to talk about my mother. She she always just listens to all my anger and my frustration, but never responded or never reacted. Say, for example, that I told you, I had a scribe who did not know English, and I had to fill out. I was completely exhausted that I went back home and I told my mother, Mommy, I don't want to study anymore. She just listened to me. She didn't react to me. She said, okay, you can do whatever you want. But, but she knew very well that I will definitely continue. It was just that moment when I was just trying to express myself. So, so that's the beauty of my mother. She never reacts. She just listens and listens and listens. She tries to absorb all my what do you call it? She tries to absorb all my pain and then be quiet with that. Alright. So I went on to do my masters in economics from Loyola. I think that was the time when I when I actually learned how to make friends. I made a lot of friends in my Loyola career, and I enjoyed that because I was going to movies, I was going to late night movies, okay? Then I was going to parties, I was going to my friend's house, I was learning a lot of things. So after my economics, I think I had a 80, I think I had a 80% in economics, and I was very happy. But again, my happiness is not going to last for long. Okay, I have always learned that one lesson in my life: happiness is not going to last for long, right? Because the more and more you feel happy, the more and more you might feel like going up in the air, up to the sky. Then you will go and touch the moon. But if you go and touch the moon, nobody will be there to pull you down. So, which means that it is better to be on the ground than keep flying up and up and up. And I learned it the hard way. Why the hard way? Because people always praise me, people always make me feel that I'm some kind of a wonder guy. I'm gonna have to learn to deal with that. So I had I have a younger sister who was my best companion during my childhood and after that. Uh, One thing that I must talk about my father over here. My father never spared me in punishment or in giving love. Right? My father used to beat me as much as he beat my sister. Okay? So both of us are equal to my parents, right? There was no differentiation, nothing. She got she got what she wanted. I got what I wanted, and we both were happy together. And there was no sympathy. There was no what if my father comes to know that I am the culprit, he will not leave even my sister also. He'll pull her also. And if my sister is pulled in, he'll pull me also. So that is the way how both of us are brought up. And, and, and that is very important for me because I never realized that I was a I was a different kid. I was always part of the family, going everywhere where they went. They used to take me to all the places. Never, never left me behind. Right? Of, of course, the public will talk, but who cares? Nobody will care. So, so, so thanks to that level of bringing up, today I'm a very independent guy. I take my own decisions, right? And I have my wife. I have a little son who who's 10 years old, and and my God, he he really tests me a lot. Okay, but with all his naughty place, he can he can he he just one guy who can make me go completely mad. Right? And then he will laugh at me, right? So yeah, that's that's my life for today. And professionally, yes, I did grow a lot. I was fighting for myself. I was fighting for recognition. I was fighting for promotion. In, in, in all my 18 years of my career, I might have got almost six promotions, right? So, so that is a good thing to happen. But over a long period of time, I realized that it is not good to keep fighting with everybody. Sometimes, sometimes you have to make them understand. Right? Sometimes you have to make them understand what is the problem, and then solve the problem instead of instead of going and grumbling about my own problem. So, so this is what I learned in my life. And and apart from that, I'm a speaker. I love to go and connect with a lot of people outside. Uh, I come up with my own book called, you know, Simply Being Kids. You can buy it from, uh, you can buy it from Amazon. And the last year I lost my papa. So, so this year uh, I am only with my mother, my son, and my wife in Bangalore. So a lot of challenges ahead, but I know that I will learn how to manage them. But there is no need to grumble or there is no need to complain. So, so I will stop over here and then let me take a few questions. If somebody has any questions to somebody.
Sure, Siddharth. So
Yeah.
the floor is open for questions. If anybody does have any questions, ma'am.
Very inspiring story, Siddharth. So glad to
Okay.
listen to you
Okay.
and gives us lots of boost to us.
Okay. Okay.
I think your mother must be so proud of you. No?
Mhm.
Yeah. She just lifted you this level is a great task. Yeah. I think without her support, it would be very difficult. Mm.
It
So
is
how did
it is it is difficult, but then it depends on how how we are by ourselves. So what's the question?
So you need to do lots of physiotherapy and all every day?
No,
Yeah, not doing or
no,
yeah.
I don't do it.
Okay. It's must, I think, no? Mm.
Huh?
It is must to know a
No.
physiotherapy, no?
No, whatever physiotherapy my body needs, I've already done it in my first 20 years.
Okay.
So, so my father used to give me a lot of physiotherapy. Then I started finding my own ways of physiotherapy. I do I do a lot of cycling. I do a lot
Okay.
of cycling at home, and then
Okay. Okay.
I do a lot of boxing. I used to do a lot of boxing on the wall, so that also helped me to reduce my spasms. And more importantly, I realized that your body is somehow connected to your mind.
Exactly.
If you keep your mind calm, I'm sure your body will also be calm. But if you always tension and if you always anxious, then your body will behave very, very differently.
Yes, absolutely.
And that can cause a lot of physical pain. Yes. So what I do when I come under a lot of pain, I just sleep off.
Mm. If you get sleep, it's fine. If you don't get, what will be?
If I don't get under, if I don't get under, it's okay. At least I allow my body to lie down on the bed.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
So so whether I get sleep or not is a different question. But as long as I'm allowing my body to lie down on the bed, I'm fine with that.
So, excellent.
So I don't know what made you think about physiotherapy.
No, actually, I'm also affected with polio legs. So I
Okay.
use my wheelchair.
Okay.
Um, so for upper body, physiotherapy is must for me. That's why I asked you this question. Mm.
But doctors never advise me physiotherapy. Not not even one doctor of mine has ever advised me physiotherapy unless
Okay.
unless there is a real problem. And for me, I have learned to live with my body.
Okay. Okay. That's good.
So so when I learn to live with my body, whatever pain the body gives me, I try to I try to ignore my pain.
Okay.
The more you ignore your pain, the more the pain can come down. But yes, again, that differs from person to person.
Yes. So, what
Okay,
is your favorite show in television?
what is my favorite?
Show in television, or how do you pass your luxury time? Mm.
I told you now, my son is enough to pass my
Of
time.
course, yeah, yeah, he's excellent.
But I watch a lot of movies online. I
Okay,
watch a lot of movies online, and apart from my work, I love to just hang on at home. I love to spend my time with my wife and my mother and my son.
good.
So, so yes, I have an issue, but I will not allow my issue to overcome my whatever whatever I want to do in life. I will do it, and that's something that my wife and my mother knows that nobody can stop me.
Great.
Right? So yeah,
And some people, no, grumble. Whatever they have, also they don't mind about it. They grumpy. So, what do you say for them? No, even for small things, they get upset. Their mood goes off. So, how
Getting,
do you?
getting, getting upset is okay. Even, even I get upset a lot of times.
Yeah.
But the beauty is you should know how to overcome that upset very fast.
Yes.
You should not allow yourself to be in the same same condition
Mm,
for long period of time. So say for example, if, if I am upset and I know that I am upset, so what I do, I try to reduce my feelings by going and talking to my mother, or going and talking to my sister, or going and talking to anybody else whoever whoever I feel very comfortable with.
okay. Okay.
And then immediately I feel all that. I feel much more better.
Good.
Or single-handedly, I listen to a lot of good music. So
Yes.
music helps me to relax, de-stress myself. So I listen to a lot of English, Hindi, Tamil music in a very lovely
Yeah.
way. That that will help you to relax.
Yes. Thank you.
So so basically, you should know how to relax yourself more than more than knowing that you will get upset.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay. Siddharth, we have two questions.
Mm.
Okay. I want you to answer them. Um, so this is from a parent. Okay, she says, though I have accepted my son's disease as my bad karma, the guilty feeling, inferiority complex is there strongly. That I am not capable like other mothers, as my son is not settled still. How to get rid of that? How to remain peaceful under the above circumstances? As parents, what we have to do in future if no one takes care of him? The son is 36 years old and he is a bit schizophrenic.
How old? How old
30,
is he?
36.
36.
Yeah.
May I, may I know who asked the question? Or
One Mrs. Shamla.
is the
One Mrs.
person
Shamla. No, she's not here today. She's actually a regular participant in the webinar, but today she's not here. She just wanted to.
then Archana, can you help me to connect with her?
Yeah, sure. I'll give you her
I
number.
will I have my answer. I'm very happy to answer the question to her.
Okay, I will share the number.
So
Yeah,
but
I will do that. Yeah,
but
yeah,
honestly it is not so difficult. Okay? First of
yeah,
all, first
yeah.
of all, first of all, a mother is a mother.
Yes.
No matter whether they're superior, whether they're inferior, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
A mother is a mother.
Yes.
And two, why why should we waste our time comparing ourselves with somebody else? Say for example, my own mother, who I never saw her comparing herself to other mothers. But instead I I saw her doing yeah, I saw her do everything she could do best for me and my sister, right? So, so if you ask me, there is no question of feeling inferiority. Okay, just yeah, it is very scary. It is very scary when you think about the future life.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a hard reality which, which all of us have to face it, including me also, right? Because I am really worried what will happen to my son when I'm not around, right?
Yeah.
But uh, but comparing is not a acceptable thing. No mother should compare with other mothers.
Yeah.
They should be rather they should be very proud of their mothers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, that's
Yes, a mother is a mother. Okay, fine. Next question.
I think
Yeah.
Is she here?
Ushaka is here. Yes, yes, Siddharth.
I saw her. Okay.
Ushaka is here. She wanted to
Okay.
listen to you.
If Vishaka has any questions, I'm happy to take it.
She's on mute. Okay, fine. My
Yeah,
second.
Hi, Siddharth. Nice
Hayaka,
hearing you talk.
I saw you.
Good to hear you.
Yeah,
It's very nice to hear the other perspective. Yeah.
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 For
So
for
my
1 minute, 1 minute.
sure, sure.
For those of you who don't know Vishaka and myself, okay, Vishaka and myself, Vishaka and myself spent a lot of time together when I was a small boy, and I used to go to her house, spend almost 2 3 hours with her, enjoy all the chocolate pudding that she used to make for me, right?
Yeah.
And and the best thing that I learned from Ishaka, right? Now let me be honest, right? The best thing that I got from Ishaka was was managing my emotions. She made me understand how important it is to manage emotions. Something something like she used to tell me a story like your mind is like a monkey and it will go here and there, but if you don't want to be a monkey, then you must learn how to control your mind. So so that's the best thing that I could get from her. Yeah.
Yes.
A big clap now for Usha ma'am as well as for you. Now we came to know about your secret of your success. It's okay.
No,
Yeah.
no, remarkably for those of all of us who are hearing Siddharth, it's this sheer tenacity, sheer courage to face odds and interact with people who quite don't understand. They're either coming with too much of sympathy or they say, why can't you do it like us? And it's only those who have walked the talk. And Siddharth has done it. That's why we're so proud of all of them, Archana, Siddharth. They've kind of been the leaders. And in many ways, I'm so happy that they are sharing their experiences. You chaps, we're so proud of you. But keep going. And I mean, that's a need. The younger children today will start with the courage that you have now. And we owe it to them. It's so that's very proud.
Thank you, thank
And you must read his book of Simply Being Sis. I know. First, getting into an inclusive school, Archana also did that. So that also did that.
Yes.
The sheer, adolescent boys and girls, what it is like every day, only those who've gone through it will know. And while we might come with a lot of, tips and queries and all, it's that ability to handle it at that point correctly. You're not given a chance. You don't have a chance. You have to You have to handle it, and they've done that. And each time they've learned, and they've,
So
yeah,
now I understand why I call my son as a monkey.
it's, that is it. The emotions in us, I keep
No,
telling you that
I call I call my son monkey lot of times
it is a monkey.
without without realizing why I'm calling him. Now I get the answer.
It's the child in us who can never find satisfaction. You do this,
Yeah,
why can't you do this? Okay, I've got this, why can't I do that? And at that age,
yeah,
it is difficult, unless you're able to use.
yeah,
That's why you need the frontal areas of the brain to handle
yeah,
the emotional child at the side leg. But you've done us proud with that. Great listening to you, Anachana. Yeah,
yeah,
please
yeah.
go ahead.
That,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. And
So
Siddharth, one more question. This
yes,
is from Mr. Govind, okay, father of Arulmozhi Varman. Okay, while
father
setting
of
goals, how to keep our ward and ourselves motivated to keep going given difficulties and challenges that we face throughout.
no, can
How to
can
keep oneself motivated while setting goals.
how did I
How
tell?
to keep oneself motivated while setting goals given the challenges.
Okay. See, that is a very contemporary question. Okay, that's a very contemporary question which you are asking me today. But but if you go back and then ask my mother how how she kept herself motivated, she will ask me, she will tell me, I don't even know the meaning of motivated. I don't know that there is a word called motivated. All that all that I wanted to see was I wanted to see you happy, and I kept doing everything that I can to keep you happy. So that's very important. You know, do do whatever you feel like do from from your heart. Don't listen to others. Just keep on doing whatever you want to do and whatever you feel like doing. And that will be enough to keep you motivated. Why do you need motivation first of all? I I don't think parents need motivation because parents have a responsibility and they need to do do everything that they can to fulfill fulfill that responsibility. So, motivation is a very relevant topic over here, especially in parenthood, because uh, because the minute we all think of our children, automatically, uh, automatically all of us will definitely wake up. Right? For example, I'll give you a very good example. Okay, I am a guy. I am a guy who likes to sleep at least up to 11 o'clock in the morning. Okay, but after I got married and after I got a son, my son has started sleeping along with me till 11 o'clock. Okay,
Yeah.
and then my wife is getting very angry at me, telling you are spoiling your son because you are sleeping at 11 o'clock. He is also sleeping at 11 o'clock. So I changed my lifestyle in such a way that I get up at 7 o'clock in the morning. And because I get up at 7 o'clock, she also has to get up at least 8 o'clock. Now you tell me whether that is motivation or whether that is responsibility.
It's a responsibility.
Exactly. So, so when you have responsibility, motivation doesn't really matter.
Right.
And, and you have no choice also. You have to do something for your for the good of your children.
Yes. Of course, of course, of course.
Ma'am is here in the Santosh, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes,
Hello.
tell me.
Santosh is there, ma'am.
Yeah, tell me, Haran.
I want to talk to Santosh, ma'am.
Uh, that's okay, Haran. Okay.
You can talk later with Santosh, Karan.
Yeah, you can
Okay.
talk
You
later.
may call him and talk. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you have any questions, please ask Mr. Siddharth.
I'm searching for the job also.
Okay.
So, what is the best tip for you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't get the question.
He is searching for a job and he wants to know any tips to, you know?
For job.
Yeah.
See again, getting a job is difficult. It's very difficult for for everybody, right? Let that be for PWD or let that be for a normal person or whatever. Getting a job is very difficult. So, so if you are looking for a job, then you must keep fighting for yourself. Keep on, keep on applying for all the jobs that come your way. Keep on attending interviews. You will learn. You will learn something or the other which, which you can do better in the next interview.
Yes.
The more interviews you attend, the more confidence you will get. The more confidence you get, then I'm sure one day you will have a job in your hand.
Yes, Siddharth.
Okay, wow.
Yes, ma'am.
Haran,
Yes, ma'am.
does that answer your question?
Yes.
Anything else you want to ask, Mr. Siddharth?
No, ma'am.
So, Haran, start applying, attend all the interviews.
Yeah,
That's first step. Yeah.
yeah. Send your CV to everybody, whoever you know.
First
Uh,
person is Siddharth.
Okay.
Siddharth, there is Mrs. Priya Ganesh. She wants to know how you started working, how you get to work.
I go for auto.
Get to work is her question.
Yeah, I go for auto. I cannot drive my own vehicle. So, so, so either I go for auto or I take a cab.
Okay. No, how do you work in your work atmosphere? How are you in your work atmosphere is what she wants to know.
Yeah, I'm not really bothered about that. Okay,
Yeah.
I only bother about my job.
Okay.
Okay, and I focus a lot of, I focus a lot on what I need to do on the job. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
work atmosphere, yes, people talk behind my back. People talk in front of me. I mean, I'm not really bothered about that.
Okay.
That is that is not my point.
Okay.
Yeah, you are getting paid to do your job, not to go, not to go and do do some what? Not to make friends. So don't bother about people. Yeah. Anything else?
Any more
Anybody
questions?
else?
Any more questions?
Do people help you at work?
If they let me work, I'm sure they let me.
Yes, Siddharth?
No. What is the question?
Do people
I
help you at work?
help.
Like, do you need physical
I
help at
never.
work?
I never.
Picking up documents and all that.
No. I don't need any help. I try. I try to do. I try to do most of the work by myself, no matter no matter how difficult it is.
You work from
Because
home?
no, I go to office.
He, ma'am,
Well
he says
done,
he.
Siddharth.
Thank you.
So inspiring.
Thank you, ma'am.
Very encouraging.
You should be very careful when you are asking for help.
Yeah.
Okay? You
Why?
can't go on. You can't go on asking for help. People are happy to help. Yes, that's
Yes,
a different
yes.
thing. But how long will they help you? They help you first day, they help you second day, third day, third day they will actually keep you away. So the biggest challenge that we face in a workplace is knowing knowing when to ask for help, when not to ask for help. Right? So it, it depends on how much we want to connect with people, right? It's it's not just going to workplace, taking help, doing job and come back, right?
Right.
It's it's about it's about how well we are able to connect to the other people inside the organization.
Yes.
Yeah. So we need to do a lot of hard work on that because nobody will look at you, but you want to be looked upon, then you have to work hard for it. I mean, nobody will help you for it.
Great.
Okay. So
Good
that's
evening,
Sadhya auntie is here.
Sadia here.
Hi, Sandhya.
Siddharth, do people ask you for help?
Of course,
Do they
yes,
come to you for help?
yes.
That's good.
That depends. That
You're
depends
so.
on that depends how much you allow yourself to let people know about you. So if
Mm-hmm.
people know you well enough that you are the right person to help, yes, they will come to me for help.
That's good.
Yeah,
Nice seeing you here, Siddharth.
thank you. Very nice
I've
to
asked for
meet
your
you.
recording, so
Yeah,
yeah.
good.
So hopefully I'll be able to share your recording with some parents who couldn't attend today.
Okay.
Yes, because I
Yeah,
wanted some parents with CP, to see how you are like coping with your job and how you have come to what you are at this level. Congratulations.
thank you so much. Thank you. So, any more questions? Anybody would like to ask?
Any more questions? Shilpa, ma'am?
Ma'am. His life itself is such an inspiration to us. I'm just speechless. I'm just speechless. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I feel blessed that I attended this meeting. I'm very blessed. Thank you so much for the talk. It was wonderful.
Thank you. So, anything else?
Anybody else? Okay. I think we've come to the end of today's session, and thank you, Siddharth, so much for being such a wonderful and inspirational speaker that you are, inspirational person that you are. And thank you for gracing today's webinar with your presence and your inspirational and motivating speech. Okay. It happens that I am hearing you like for the first time, the full
Okay.
episode I'm hearing for the first time. So I'm also truly inspired. Though I've gone through your book, everything. Yes, first person account is always special. So thank you so much. And thank you. I thank everyone for making today's session possible, and for all of you for attending it in large numbers. Thank you so much. I hope to meet you all on next week in another edition of Able Talk. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
Shaka.
you, sir.
Thank you, Archana.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you,
Thank you,
ma'am.
Shaka, for your presence. You're on mute. Shaka, you're on mute.
And I think one truly understands only when the very youngsters with whom we work,
Thank
they
you,
are talking to us.
Archana.
Yeah.
So the credibility and the amount of pride I feel. I mean, these were like kutis, and I can't believe, look at them now. It's such a matter of pride. Archana, keep it up. You've got to source all of them, and there are so many people doing so much good work, Archana.
Thank you, ma'am.
And for people to look at things alternatively. Yes, it's hard, but like they say, when the going gets tough, the tough get going. You can't sit back in the shade and say things are not happening. And y'all are really a testimony to that. And great. I'm so proud of wonderful what Siddharth is doing and what you're doing, Archana. Proud of you and Able Aura. And Meera, I know you're involved. So all those who are involved, yeah, great.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Arjuna. We had a
Thank you,
great
ma'am.
time.
Thank you, ma'am.
Bye.
Thank you, ma'am.